So guys, this is the photo of the EFCC official who was spied in Anambra State recently during a raid. You know, they went for Yahoo guys and they didn't know that the Yahoo guys were already prepared for them. But shockingly, we are getting the news that the person who actually spied him is a doctor. So people are like confused, like, is a doctor a Yahoo, or is there a makeup, you know, in this story? Because from what we learned, the EFCC said they went for, operation to crack down on Yahoo boys. But the person whom the police actually arrested that spied this EFCC operative is a doctor. So people are like, is it that they went to the wrong house? Because the father of the person who spied this EFCC official has come out to say that his son was on self-defense because he didn't know who and who were at his door, and he was trying to protect himself. That's why he opened fire. We all know the security threats in this country currently, and also in places like Anambra State. Everybody is being careful. So there are questions online as to, was it that the EFCC went to the wrong place, or they were like, they mistakenly got to the wrong person and the person couldn't stand it. The person had to open fire. So there are a lot of questions people are asking. Also, we heard that the police in Oka, said they were not notified. I mean, the EFCC came into the state to carry out this operation without notifying them. So they weren't aware. And you can see what is happening in this country. Things are never done in an organized manner. You can imagine this man that was by this EFCC man now that you are looking at. He is from Sokoto State, so he works with EFCC. Possibly they came all the way from Abuja to come and do this raid. And you came from Abuja. Let's say that they came from Abuja. Okay, you are carrying out this kind of raid. The police in the state is not aware. The police in Oka is not aware. And you just came in, possibly in the night, because we heard that this incident took place very early hours of the morning, So when they now raided this house, the guy there didn't, like we heard that the guy didn't know exactly who and who were at his door, and he released fire, and that caught this guy. So,
spread the news. May EFCC come arrest me, and me talk. If you be Yahoo boy and EFCC break into your house without your permission, without your legal permission, if you carry kalana can for head. In fact, make sure you carry one hand like this, one hand like this, below in teeth, because this is really rude. Why will you get into somebody's house without permission? You are hitting and breaking into somebody's house without the person's permission, and the same way robbers are entering somebody's house without their permission. This is really unacceptable. And people wait and shoot, where they thought say Yahoo boy shoot for Anambra, those EFCC wait and shoot, they deserve them, Ajay. They deserve them.
When they see some of una for this social media, we una know sabi thing for una self. Because the way that man I don't do video, condemn wetin happen for Anambra, where that guy fight this EFCC officer. Una don't start to go the emotional route. First and foremost, the set of people where I first get problem with on this matter, now the people with the twist tribalism enter this whole thing. Person for your own self-defense, they talk say Igbo boy a Hausa man. When he won't shoot that man, say he first ask him, say, you be Chibuna, be Musa. He see person where they attack him, and he use gun when he get to defend himself. You twist tribalism enter. Those set of people say when I no first get sense. Secondly, very dark man, you are saying there's no particular time to fight crime, making it look like it is okay for EFCC to just go to anywhere and bust at any time. You use the case of Hush Puppy as a case study. Now watch what you posted.
No, even the popular Hush Puppy we now know. Let me play a short clip as to when he was arrested.
6 raids were carried out simultaneously while the suspects were sleeping in their Dubai residences. After months of investigating and hours of monitoring the gang's social media accounts...
Did you listen to that? After months of investigating and monitoring their social media accounts, can the EFCC prove now that on this matter, they've been monitoring these guys for months, and they get one time when they see those guys, they buy one kind of expensive shit, you get one time they run one kind $1 million transaction, and they were curious of their source of income. And on this day of raiding, they went with a warrant to actually go and arrest those guys. Can the EFCC come out and prove that? The same EFCC will say, even Rocha Sokoto will be saying a politician, big man, they boss Rocha Sokoto house through ceiling. Imagine saying an ordinary man. EFCC will go enter club, enter lounge, just go pack everybody for there. Without saying they know you, they don't know you. They just know say it gets some kind of people they can't happy for a year. The way Nigeria be, people not suppose they happy now. Why these people they happy? Go pack all of them. The narrowest escape I had to run away from EFCC was the one that happened in Akure, because that signatures na where me I dey always just go do my own small chilling. Although me I know they do club, because how much I get why I want club. On that night, come imagine say I just don't go jam one kind friend. We talk say today now make we just dey extra time. No worry, I go foot to 1 or 2 bills. Make we do clubbing. Now so they go pack me too. On that night, my friends where they carry, they no wan hear anything from you. Say maybe you be Yahoo boy or maybe you no be Yahoo boy. They had a container where they were collecting phones. Once they just gbab you there, they collect your phone from your hand, put inside container, carry you, throw inside motor from Akure to Benin straight. No be like say they don't monitor you or be anything. They just know say why you dey happy for this kind of economy. They carry you go. That is illegal duty. And EFCC oga don't even talk. See, all this midnight raging, they don't stop am. So wetin come happen? Why did they do am again? It is so sad that this man lost his life in course of duty, serving the country. But how was he carrying out his duty? How? Of course, there's no particular time to fight crime, but that statement comes with a condition. On cases of emergency, where you say, okay, they rob for you, call police rapid response squad. Okay, those ones come, they can't handle the situation. That is fine. That is you saying, there's no particular time to fight crime, even at midnight. But say you just see person, you suspect, say, this guy, just how he just fresh. How he use big card, I suspect I'm saying a Yahoo boy. You just go bust your house for midnight. Oh, you see group of people for club, they dance, you just go there, go bust them. You see person do party, see the time where EFCC, where Obi Kubana doing mama burial. Say EFCC carry on for questioning. That is how things are done. Oga will they suspect you. Come answer to this kind of matter. That is how things are done. And when they carry and go there, they investigate. They say nothing, they free am. Say EFCC no carry bill load. They investigate, they free am. But so why would you now go to somebody's house in the middle of the night? Why? For Christ's sake, why? If you try to invite them, you no come. You don't disable all in passports, you no feel wrong. You bust down for midnight. That one, they quite understandable. But say you just see person, just judge them from experience, judge them from the way they live in life, and you just go by midnight like that. You come fly fence. What do you go think? If me self get license gun, I go buy am. The only thing, no court for this life, if you condemn that guy, say shoot that EFCC man. The only thing, if you make them condemn that guy, and maybe that gun no the license.
Alright, now to the issue of this EFCC operative that was shot when they went for a raid in Anambra. So it was reported yesterday that some EFCC operative, they went to a compound in Anambra State, they scaled through the fence at 3 a.m. to make an arrest and a raid. They didn't know that the compound that they were coming to, those people had gone. And that was how they exchanged fire that led to the buy of this man, this EFCC personnel named Halisu. They moved him to his state in Sokoto and he has been buried. I've been seeing a lot of comments, that are very, very disturbing. Some people are saying, oh, EFCC had it coming, they do too much. Yes, maybe they have been doing too much. Some other people were saying, because this guy where they buy now, they say in wedding they come up soon. Some people say go do the raid so that he go get money, take do wedding. Thank God say they buy him. You understand? EFCC native and all that. Yes, fine and good. We can say okay, no problem. But now there are some very, very disturbing tweets that don't sit right with me, and I need to educate most of them about a lot of things when it comes to all this crime for Nigeria. Now, Solomon Buchi of all persons, I have a question for you. You tweeted a Nigerian man shot an EFCC officer that raided his home by 3 a.m. I am very happy. If you come in the night, you are a thief that should die by the gun. Solomon Buchi, do you know what this your tweets have encouraged? Do you know what message this your tweet is sending to the youths? Other than that, are you even a human being? Somebody was by in the line of duty. This is a human being. Let's leave EFCC out of it first. This is not a human being. This is not somebody's son, somebody's brother. You see all these security agencies where you see, say now they just pick them from ground. These are other people's family, for crying out loud. You are saying you are happy, even though you know that it's an EFCC. Did you even read your tweets? You are happy. You know where this kind, the encouragement, you want to encourage the youths now to start to fight against security agencies to arm themselves. Do you know what this tweet? But anyways, that's on the side. But bro, this is wrong. Now, let's come to another tweet. See, how can an EFCC operative scale a fence to make an arrest at midnight? I wish all three were shot. Now, let me educate you people on something. You see, how can an EFCC operative scale a fence to make an arrest at midnight? Nigerians, youths, you people need to understand this, or generally Nigerians. There is no particular time to fight crime. There is no particular time to fight crime. There's nowhere where they scheduled the time to file crime from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the night. No. Although a lot of all these our security agencies, all these our personnel, they abuse all these things. Yes, fine and good. But don't take it in your mind to say, how will they come by 3 a.m.? No. Even the popular hush puppy will not know. Let me play a short clip as to when he was arrested.
6 raids were carried out simultaneously while the suspects were sleeping in their Dubai residences. After months of investigating and hours of monitoring the gang's social media accounts,
Hush puppy was beat when they were sleeping. Most of the intel about all these fraudsters, all these kidnappers and all that, do you think you can go and catch them during the day? Most of these people, it's at night that they work. Now, let's now come back to EFCC. If you check now, if you say those people, they don't even give them authorization, there was no warrants to go to that place. Because a lot of them, they go do chua-chua, they go make one kind of arrest where their organ don't even authorize them. Yes, a lot of them, they make all those arrests where their organ don't authorize them. But again, let's look at the other place of all these whole things. How were those guys enabled to possess a firearm? That's another thing entirely. And with the mind where this guy still shoots at the EFCC, waiting those people, they use that gun they do for their house. That should be a question. That should be a question. Are they just keeping the gun for protection, or they use it too to go and do their own illegalities and to do their own business? Are they part of the IPOP members that are disturbing the peace of the East? Nobody will even ask it, how? If they go catch those boys now, I am 80% sure say they don't even get license to that gun where they hold. So what is he doing in that gun, with that gun? Now when they encourage this thing, next thing all these boys will start to possess firearm. Person find their trouble, they come out go, bah! They won't go do forceful entry for girls. They'll carry the gun, go there.
There are so many things to learn from all this story. You know, there are so many things to learn. When you look at it, you see that the EFCC really need to give their people real training, because some people are saying that he's the one that cost his life, as in he's the one that ended his life. Because possibly if the person that shot him is claiming that he was on self-defense, then somehow you might not even blame him, because the security threat in the country is something else. So somebody might try to protect him or herself by releasing fire. I don't know who and who is coming to my house. Why should they be here? Because they said it's a doctor. Sahara reporters carried it. You can go there and read it for yourself. So the person who actually shot this person is a doctor. So the question remains, is this doctor a Yahoo boy, or is it that the EFCC went to the wrong building? That's the question Nigerians are asking. And even if they went to the wrong building, did they act professionally, or did they go in their usual manner of hitting the doors and breaking and doing all kinds of things, with only their entrance alone, can instigate fear in somebody, and the person will just reach out for gun and all that. So I'm just trying to, understand what must have happened. So, but the person who by this guy has been arrested by the police. He has been detained. Also, we heard that the gun that he used to buy this EFCC official too has been found, that the gun was licensed to his father. That his father is the owner of the gun, and possibly because of the current security situation in the country, possibly that guy took his father's gun to protect himself. So there are still a lot of questions, around all this that happened. And also people are like, how can the EFCC officials be going on such a raid? They are not protected. They don't have all this bulletproof vest and the rest of them. They just endanger themselves and just go into people's houses, because people are not the same. For the fact that you went on a raid in one house and you went free does not mean if you go to the other one you might not meet some strong resistance. So I think it's going to be a very big lesson to the EFCC officials. Sadly, this guy was to marry. He was already planning his marriage before this sudden incident that happened that ended his life. So it's tragedy all round. For the EFCC, it's a big loss. For the family, it's a big loss. For the family of the intended wife, it's a big loss. So you can see how some of the common mistakes that we make can really cause this kind of big loss, because the EFCC cannot be going on this kind of work without taking the police along. They didn't even notify the police in the state. So you can see how this country is never organized. So guys, I'm just going to allow you to take a look at some of the clip and what people are saying. Some people are saying it served them right because of the manner they go about their work, but still some people are like that it was not right for him to have been shot. Yes, nobody has the right to take another person's life. We must say that categorically clear. At the same time, the EFCC should please learn, because they should learn, because these guys that are doing all this, they are not even doing it with their normal eyes. Some of them have been initiated into one group or the other. In short, their normal senses are off. They are operating with another kind of mind, another kind of sense. They don't even value life, I'm telling you. So if the EFCC is really going after all these people, the EFCC itself should at least kit its officials and make sure that they are well protected before they go on this kind of raid. It's really, really so sad to see that this guy ended up his life in this manner. And there are a lot of stories, surrounding this. We just hope that, this kind of thing doesn't occur again, especially in places like Anambra State, which is already having its own fair share in security challenges, and then this thing again happening there is not really welcome. So guys,